And he does it all. He's a martial artist, a singer, drummer, host of Iron Chef America. Mark Dacascos also has a recurring role as bad guy, Wo Fat, on Hawaii Five'0. And tonight, we're going one-on-one with him.
Driving a silver Malibu.
I want to wear a t-shirt that says, if I can, ... Seriously, I know I'm not the most talented in any of those things you just said. But what I do know is I have a lot of discipline, and I'm evolved enough to know that humility is huge.
Malika Dudley hung out with the humble actor who taught her some martial arts and introduced her to his family. That exclusive story tonight at 10. He is a great guy, so nice.
Yeah, pretty good bad guy on TV too.
Yeah.
Hey, so you like the kind Five'0?
Hey sister, what do you think? It's Jerry. Hey, you give me stink eye. You like beef? Let's go. Right now. Hurry up.
Yes, he speaks the bird, but he does so much more. Stick around to meet Mark Dacascos, local boy done good.
Local, connected at 10 o'clock. You're watching Hawaii News Now with Stephanie Lum and Keahi Tucker.
Now, the crew of Hawaii Five'0 describe actor Mark Dacascos as the guy who's always got a handshake and a smile for you.
Yeah, that is when he's not in character playing Wo Fat, bad guy. Malika Dudley checks in with local boy gone star in this special report from the Five'0 set.
This is where it all started on Lime Street.
Yes, my grandfather, whom I lived with, was a huge fan of Hawaii Five'0, and in this apartment, I first laid eyes on Wo Fat.
The cold-blooded killer on Hawaii Five'0 couldn't be more different than the actor that plays him on TV.
It's really fun, and they say, oh, you're so evil, you're so bad. I'm like, that's right.
I know him, so when you see him as being the mean bad guy, I have to chuckle because that's not him.
Wo Fat kills. But Mark, well, he's an inspiring man, not just because he has a killer six-pack.
I love doing pull-ups. To me, it's just like, it's a metaphor for life. You got to pull your own weight, baby.
Or because he's hilarious.
I'll be like that, and I'll go.
Speaks 7 languages, is a gymnast, drummer, singer, dancer, and martial arts champion. This guy has aloha.
Yeah, having fun. I'm from here, and so my heart is Hawaiian.
Born at Kapi'olani Hospital, Mark went to Alawai Elementary School and got his GED from Farrington.
We have 2 generations of our family buried at Diamond Head.
Yeah.
And my Irish grandfather, he came over, was in the military, fought in World War II. He's over at Punch Bowl. Yeah, so the roots are deep.
Though he says Hawaii will always be home, Mark actually spent much of his formative years in Europe.
From Hawaii, my mother and father, they brought Kung Fu to Hamburg, well, to Germany, and we had our schools in Hamburg. My father was married to my second mom, and she was the #1 fighter, Kung Fu fighter, competitive fighter in the States. My dad was a top 10 fighter and very famous in the martial arts world.
Needless to say, Mark's been doing martial arts since he was in diapers. His dad was his first Kung Fu teacher.
The style that I work with, or expression that I work with, is called One Hop Kyunu, which is a combination of expressions. I'm not going to break loose. It's too wasted time. What means you do this is 1, 2, try go. That's it. One time, down in.
That's Wo Fat. That's Wo Fat. The spirit of Wo Fat is this martial art. Practical, effective, deadly, to the point.
That's how Mark connects with his television alter ego.
So Wo Fat is definitely skilled in hand-to-hand combat as well as weapons. And I like that physicality. I connect with my characters usually first with the physicality.
But that's where the resemblance ends. You couldn't find a nicer guy. For Mark, family comes first.
He's like rushing over to get back to LA tonight so that he can be home tomorrow for 2 soccer games. And on Monday, he's his daughter's show and tell in school.
Mark is he's a very good father. I mean, he's got 3 children, Kapono, Makoa, and Noalani.
Married to his wife of 14 years, Julie, his 3 kids were born right here in Hawaii.
And it was the 3 best experiences of my life, being part of her giving birth to my 3 children here on the islands. It gave this energy to the kids, and they love saying that they're from Hawaii.
Mark, we love saying you're from Hawaii. Malika Dudley, Hawaii News Now.
Oh, Malika said this was a hard story to write because there's so much to share. Fortunately, we've got web extras for you. Everything from who he calls Auntie Panty to hilarious stories about his quest to become a Shaolin monk. He is such a jokester. I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, I don't think monks talk that much. I'm inspired though. What a guy. I want to go work out.
I love how he did those pull-ups with ease. Kind of like how you can do it, yeah, guy?
Yeah, right. And then I wake up. Anyway, our